please introduce yourself?
Yes, I graduated with excellent international finance from UH with 3.9 out of 4 GPA. I also passed CFA2 of 8 IELTS and HP3. Also, I learned every single bit about the principle of macro and microeconomics finance by heart.
Next candidates, please.
Hello, you study international finance. What would you say is your rating grade?
Well, honestly, I studied that degree for fun. You know, the real thing is street math and connection. You know my Uncle Hui, he is the board director of this company. You know him?
No, we only evaluate based on competence. So he is your senior. Last month sale dropped by 20% for unknown reason. What do you do?
Well, probably the competitors robbed the blind, so I will ask Uncle Hui for some budgets, and we will give some 50% discount vouchers. We will punch on the face of the competitor.
Oh, you haven't put any data or analyzed which customer segment we lost, but you already want to burn the company's money based on your gut feeling?
Well, business is about taking risks. Uncle Hui told me that.
Hi, how would you describe your working style?
Well, I study international finance, but I prefer to play safe. I follow exactly what my boss tell me, and I strictly follow the rules at all times.
Okay, so I will give you one scenario. You are the team leader in charge of a data report, and right before the presentation, you realize that team member A calculated the data completely wrong. So, how would you solve this problem?
During the presentation, I would tell the boss right away that member A made a mistake. As my part, I did it perfectly. I fulfill my personal responsibility.
So, you prove your team like but just to protect yourself. Then why does the company need you as a team leader?
Next candidates, please. Alright, now let's hear from candidate 4. Tell us how would you handle a problem when a company into the crisis?
So my background is in international finance, but apart from my technical skills, I also have my core strengths such as critical thinking and data analysis. So I do not solve problems based on my gut feelings, but rather I look through the data to find the root cause.
So, I have seen it to ask you. Marketing engagement is dropping and the budget is tight. What do you do?
So step one, I'll pull the data from past month to see if the issue is our posting schedule or if our target audience has hit a saturation point. And step two, I'll use the small remaining budget to run A/B testing. Have to test a new time slot and have to target a narrower and more niche audience.
What if the test fails and engagement still doesn't go up? You make the company look bad.
A failed A/B test is still valuable data. It proves that our entire content direction has hit rock bottom, and at that point, the company knows that they need to change the product concept rather than pouring more money into random ads.
Okay, so final question. The distance from Ho Chi Minh City to Vũng Tàu is 100 kilometers, and on average, there is a gas station every 2 kilometers. So estimate how many gas stations there are on the route. You have 1 minute to answer this question, and you can either
Well, time is over. Do you have any answer?
Yes, that's quite simple. I will take 10 kilometers divided by 2 kilometers equal exactly 50 gas stations.
Don't ask me that stupid question. I think it's probably in 200 gas station. Just like ChatGPT or Gemini is right now. It's AI generation right now. Don't ask me that stupid question. No.
Well, I think it depends on the role. Some parts have a lot of people, some is in the middle of nowhere. So I don't think I can give the exact number. I don't want to say the wrong thing and get blamed on it.
Allow me to answer. I think this problem cannot be solved by basic divisions. I would rather approach it through this perspective of supply and demand.
Go on.
So first, on the demand side, people pump gas based on their starting point and their fuel gauge, not by the kilometer. The vast majority of people or vehicles leaving Ho Chi Minh City or Vũng Tàu already fill up their tanks in the city. Therefore, the demand at the two ends of the routes is extremely high, but the demand along the highway is extremely low. And second, on the supply side, the middle stretch is Highway 51, where cars travel at high speeds. For traffic safety and real estate costs, no oil company is foolish enough to put a gas station at blind spots or sharp curves. Gas stations on this middle stretch only survive as complex service areas, selling food and offering restaurants to optimize cash flow. And for large service areas to be profitable, the safe distance so they don't cannibalize each other's customers must be between 10 kilometers and 15 kilometers. So therefore, the actual number of gas stations on this route is much lower than the theoretical number of 50, where we get that from dividing 100 kilometers and 2. Investing in a gas station is a matter of cash flow and consumer behavior, not a simple math equation on a map.
Lohan profile 3.9 GPA, C player number 2, a beautiful resume, but sadly he relied too much on theory and textbook. Business is about to try, and it increases his need to sit there and just roll across measures. The company completely will bankrupt.
Because the never believe that hesitation absolutely garbage. But the company money restlessly and acting entitled, even if Uncle Ray comes out every day. I'm not hiring him.
I agree with you. Candace Freeze is so silly, it is making a coward. A leader who throws his competitor under the bus when they go wrong once go far in the career.
Only number one, solid international finance program, but the real money maker is her critical thinking that supply and demand and let's work with job commonly email to misleading data. Send the offer email to this.
I agree with you. Fancy degree, top Thai University, and experience certificates or just a ticket to get you through the interview door.
But in a corporate environment, the things that keep you there and has you claim another is your problem-solving mindset.
Theory is very important, but the reality of the business isn't found in the textbook. You need to be flexible and stop being delusional about your grades.
Your parents' money or your uncle connection cannot buy real competence. In real world, they respect brains. Nobody respect neighbor baby labor.
Being afraid of making mistakes and dodging responsibility is the fastest way to eliminate yourself from the game If you want to be a manager, you need to step up and protect your team.
And finally, critical thinking is your sharpest weapon. Never blindly trust superficial numbers. Always ask questions, analyze data, and see through the true nature of a problem. Step forward with confidence.